Alright, I'm a little tipsy, so bear with me. Your favorite anime is shit is basically gonna be a series where, you know, I tell you why your favorite anime is shit. Even a dumb could figure that out from the title. Alright, let's start. Naruto, filler arc. Now, I have seen so many people that have praised Naruto of how amazing it is, which honestly, I feel like it's nostalgia filled and people are just in it for the nostalgia. Like, they treat nostalgia like a crack cocaine type. When Naruto honestly wasn't that great, it was filled with fillers. When it did become good, it was good, but it wasn't fantastic, wasn't amazing. It was pretty dog shit, including all the fucking fillers. Shingeki no Kyojin or Attack on Titan, actually not bad. It's actually a pretty good series. Of course, it got boring in the middle of season 2. Season 2 was probably one of the most boring seasons of Attack on Titan ever, but then season 2 part 2 happened, and then season 3 happened, and it actually wasn't bad. I know this series is supposed to be talking about your favorite anime, but this is probably the only one that I'm okay with, and that is an absolute dog. One Punch Man season 1 to a flop. Now, for the people that watch One Punch Man season 1 and then season 2, you guys understand completely what the fuck I'm talking about. Season 2 was absolute dog shit when it comes to the animation. It barely competed against season 1, and it went from an uphill rise to a dive down. Boku no Hero, I made a whole video on this dog shit because of how dog shit it is. Boku no Hero has to be one of the worst series ever, with the most basic one tier characters. When I mean one tier is that they have one emotion, like they're giddy, lovey. We got a pussy for a character. He's a pussy. He's a Bakugo is just an angry dude. Todoroki's an emo character. They're all one tier characters, and there's nothing interesting about them whatsoever. Also, I made a whole video about this. Check it out in the description. Also, the massive amount of repetition on every fucking season. But yeah, I'm gonna stop there. You can watch the video in the description if you want to know my full opinion on Boku no Hero. Now, nostalgia forms is something that not a lot of people talk about. Nostalgia is a very important part in being able to keep a fab activated. For example, I could watch Black Lagoon like 30 times. Maybe it's because of nostalgia or because it's a genuinely good series that I enjoy. Dragon Ball Z, I don't understand how many times Goku has leveled up, but people still enjoy that dog shit series because of the nostalgia it has, because of the old Dragon Ball, because of the time it spent on Cartoon Network, because of everything. The same thing with Naruto. Naruto was in Cartoon Network and everybody loved it because of the nostalgia that it has on his back. But there's some series that people call nostalgia farms, however they're just amazing series, such as One Outs. One Outs has to be one of the most entertaining series that I've ever watched ever, and I fucking love it. I think I gave it a 10 on my mouth. By the way, my mouth's in the description. If you want to criticize my taste, fuck it, might as well. I might actually make a whole video on that. Why don't you guys try to criticize my taste? My mal, aka my anime list for the normies that don't know what a mal is in the description. Criticize my taste in the comments, and I'll make a video on it if I get enough comments, obviously. So yeah, Angel Beats. I generally got bored of the series after probably 6 or 7 episodes. I don't understand why that many people like it. I personally don't like it. It seemed boring to me. It seemed like a generic series to me. I didn't even get to finish the dog series, but somehow people enjoyed it, and I'm telling you right now, it's Sword Art Online. I'm honestly shocked at the fact that there's actually people that consider Sword Art Online an anime, because at this point it doesn't even consider itself anime. It's dog shit that just keeps getting repeated over and over and over again until it finally gets dried out. Even though there's still a huge fan base watching it, it's so easy to get views off of, and it's such a huge fan base to the point that I'm surprised that people can actually tolerate this series. For how many seasons are we at now? Akame got killed. It's my favorite anime. It's one of my favorites, but it's dog shit. It's predictable. Most of the fucking characters dying are predictable as shit. They have the same personalities, one tier personalities. Akame is the emo girl with a deep history. The main character is the pussy that turns into a badass, surprisingly, and the characters are just so one-tiered and generic that it absolutely bores the hell out of me. One Piece, for the people that wasted over 3 years watching this shit, I am so sorry, because you've lost so much time in your life. Instead, you wasted your time watching a series like One Piece. I'll admit, at the beginning it was fucking amazing. I binged 300 episodes in about 2 months, and I absolutely regret the hell out of it, because the amount of fillers that this shit has, it's even worse than Naruto. It's surprising at how many fillers it has, to the point that I feel like it isn't even a series, it's just a filler series. High School of the Dead, anime titty scene. Fate Zero is honestly one of the most confusing series ever. I don't understand where we're at, and for anime only watchers, they would be even more confused than I am, which is even fucking worse. It's like I'm trying to fix a puzzle and not watch a series. Haikyuu, how can this guy jump over a whole volleyball net? And I'm 5'8" and I can't even touch the rim of a basketball hoop. Darling in the Franxx, the beginning of the season was fantastic. Animation was beautiful. I fucking loved it. The aesthetic of it was fantastic. The storyline was fantastic. And then somehow we end up in space and the bitch is a fucking ship of some sort. Now I might get a lot of hate of this, but JoJo's first season is absolute dog shit. I don't understand how people actually find that entertaining and find that fun to watch. For me, that was the most boring first season ever. Normally the first season is fantastic and the second season it picks up. I had to skip all the way to the third season to actually enjoy the series, even though I didn't understand anything about the storyline, who the fuck these guys are, or anything. Finally, Bunny Girl Senpai. Do you know how many fucking e-girls I see on Twitter using this profile pic, or this one, or this one, or even all of these? This series was purely meant for the e-girls to just get more profile pics. For the people watching this video, join the Discord. If you want to talk shit about my anime, my mal is in the description. You can talk shit about it in the comments, and I'll completely respond to each one of your comments talking shit if I get enough comments for a fucking full video. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Most of the anime I mentioned is actually shit, and it's not actually shit. It's pretty much average as fuck, but it's the same thing basically. So hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Deuces.